suppose, Charlie, we were chatting to you in the build up to the big game, and now you're an All-Ireland champion, so you might sum up, I suppose, how you were feeling and maybe give us a reflection on last Friday night and the big achievement, I suppose.
Yeah, stuff went my way that night, and I got a few lucky breaks, and I took them, and it took a while to sink in. But look, it's a realisation of hard work and everything. Like the work that we went into it. Like, I know it's a cliche, but hard work pays off, and it did. Like the hours I put into it with there's good men in the club, Sean O'Mahony and especially Brother Spring. Both of them helped me out massively, and it's for them more than that, and like for them to see it in the club. It was a good night anyway, and the smile on Brother's face after won't be forgotten for a while anyway.
Absolutely, yeah, because it's gained huge traction since you won it. I suppose the pictures with the trophy afterwards, and I suppose the congratulations messages coming through. So the phone is pretty hopping since Friday night, is it?
Yeah, it was nice few messages off people, and look, that's good. That goes with it, and it's very good, and it's good to be recognised as well, because handball's a small community at the moment, and it's only expanding, and youngsters getting in after it and everything, and the primary school's going in during the week, and look, the numbers are only going to get bigger, and it's good for the club, because hopefully it'll take it off now, and bigger numbers there, and look, it's all good anyway.
Absolutely, and is it about as much, I suppose, your victory now, as you say, encouraging other people to take it up? Because as we were saying last week, it's probably a niche sport, even though there's plenty of tradition, particularly with the Friary Abbey-side Balnacourty club as well, has always a strong tradition of handball.
Yeah, there's a strong tradition there, and there's a good few lads playing it. There's a good few adult members, and there's a lot of youngsters playing it these days. My age and younger, there's a lot of people getting into it, and it's brilliant to see. Like, there's all the competitions. There's the schools, the 40 by 20, 60 by 30, and there's a lot of competitions there. And if you go for it, you're going to get your chance to play in competitions. And if you put the hard work in, like I did, you'll be lucky enough to end up an All-Ireland champion. And it was a dream come true for me anyway, to be crowned it. And look, I know I said it, but it's just all hard work is paying off, and the youngsters are there, and if they put in the hard work, they'll get the rewards out of it.
Was it extra special as well, the fact it was at home and you had that vocal crowd behind you as well, and getting the trophy afterwards in the Friary Abbey-side Balnacourty club as well? Did that make it extra special, I suppose? Yeah,
you could hear the crowd every time you got a point any there behind you, and it's good to hear as well. Like, it boosts you when you're thinking the chips are down. You get a boost off the crowd, and it lifts you as well, and just push on. Like, and the first game was tight, and he came back, and I took a time out and regrouped, and I got back into it then and won the first game. And in the second game I pulled away from him, but the scoreline didn't reflect Niall. Niall's a very good player, and he's a bright future ahead of him, and stuff didn't go his way that night, but look, it went my way, and I'm delighted. I won't take anything away from him anyway. He was a great player, but look, I'm delighted to get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and as you were saying last week, you've had a couple of maybe close encounters in the doubles, but now operating the singles game as well. And when you get over the line like that, I suppose it's satisfying.
Yeah, it was extra special the way it was singles. It was by myself. Look, it's special when you play doubles because you're with someone and you're training with them, and you see the two of you bouncing off each other. But singles is that extra bit, like it's all to you and all up to you. And yeah, look, like both shots, you have to take left and right, and you have to think about every shot, because in doubles you have to rely on someone else, but in singles you're trying to put him somewhere where he can't corner you in a corner, and he's set up then, and you have to try to think about every shot more. In doubles you've that little bit less space, and someone else is covering it, but you have to cover all the ground yourself, and there's a little bit more thinking goes into it, but thankfully it all went my way.
Yeah, great stuff, and no doubt proud club in Abbey-side Balnacourty, and I know your school, St Augustine's there in the Friary as well, had the pictures and stuff up after the other night, so the support like locally has been second to none, I suppose, as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, there was a few teachers in at it, and I got the congratulations on Monday, and yeah, there's a big interest in it, and there was a big interest in it, and it was great to see people turn out and watch it. And it was a good spectacle for people as well, because it was a very good match, high entertaining. There was a lot of rallies in it. The game went on for a good while, and it was good to get the win in front of a home crowd as well, because look, the people who travelled all over the country to see me, they got it at home on their doorstep, and a bit more people turned out, and it was great to see.
Good stuff. And what's the next step now, Charlie, in your handball career?
I'm trying to go for the minor singles and doubles next year. The partner's yet to be decided, but we'll try go for the 40 by 20. We'll take a few weeks off now and go back into the small court, the 40 by 20, and we'll go from there. I'm sure there's a college tournament coming up, so we'll try get a bit more success before we hang up the boots anyway.
Good stuff, no doubt. And finally, of course, you'll be lining out with Balnacourty next week. You have a big minor football final against Galtier Saturday week. I think it is below the Gold Coast, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, they won their semi-final against St Pat's comfortably enough, I think, in the end, but all preparations are going well. Yeah, we're all in the camp and we're all ready to go. We've good management with John and Ian and John and Evan. There's 2 Johns there, and all training's hard, putting in the work. And in this time of year, you're putting in the hard work and the slog, and we don't know what day it's going to be, so we're preparing for wet, dry, windy, whatever it is. We'll be ready anyway next Saturday.
Good stuff. Thanks for talking to us, Charlie, and well done on your success last Friday.
Cheers. Thanks very much.